Hey everyone, it's Mummy and Matthew. Let's say hello. Let's say hello. And let's say hello. There's Rebecca. Say hello, Rebecca. Ooh, who's that? Who's that? Very chilled.
No, I'm not chewing.
You're not chilling? Oh.
Why not? I didn't know when I
Have you been drinking? Have you been...
Yeah, I know how to open
Oh yeah, so you do. Oh god, you know. Paw Patrol.
I opened the gate all by myself.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah, look here. I opened the gate all by myself.
Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. This is Matthew. We're having cuddles, aren't we? We're having cuddles. Yeah, we're having cuddles. Hi there everyone, welcome to today's video. My name's Michelle Townsend. We are the Townsend family, and today we are going to be talking about like autism and communication and how Matthew is getting on. So I wanted to do this video. You might see Matthew a bit later in the video. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do any clips, but yeah, basically Matthew's communication has been going so well. He's doing a lot of stuff now where like before he would just moan and we would just like give it him, where now he's asking for things. Now the other really good thing is he's finally using a proper cup. So we're trying to teach him the sign for drink. So this is the sign in Makaton for drink, okay, and this is eat, and well, this is a biscuit, and this is cake. I don't know what cookie is. I'll find out, but basically I've been using Makaton like the whole of my life. So this is like home, this is car, this is bus. And so if you don't know what Makaton is, basically it's a form of sign language. So they do use some of the British sign language, so like the letters. So this is like say M, so you got, what is it, your hand, face, and then three what was it, fingers. So we can say good morning mummy, or good morning Matthew. So we are using the sign, but we are also using speech as well. So unlike say British like a sign language and what was it that we use words as well as the sign. So it's like it's really important because what we want is to encourage like both. So like for Matthew, what was it like at the moment, what he does when he wants something is that he will bring it to you, and this is very kind of classic of a child with autism. They will normally get into a habit once they know that they can bring you something or take you somewhere, then that's what they will do, and it's much more easier for them to do that. So it's like if Matthew wants like to change the TV, he gives me the remote control. The only thing is I don't know exactly what program that he wants, so I got to go all through the programs that I know that he wants. Now the other way that I'm hoping that we can do this is to replace the remote control with his tablet, so that he can tell me which program that he wants. So to have pictures, and then it will say like PJ Masks, or it will say no, the Muppets, or it will say the Lion Guard. And so that's like my aim, and I think it's the aim of like the school as well, for him to communicate to us what he wants, to like express things that he wants. Okay. And the other way that we could, like I say, do this is like for his meal times. So at the moment he's not eating too much at like school, and he hasn't got his Pediasure. I will mention about his Pediasure in this video. I was going to make another video about that, but I've got a meeting with his pediatrician on Tuesday, so I'm going to wait until I've spoken to, I think it's a her, on Tuesday morning. So we'll see on that. But so Matthew's ways of communication is basically he will take us to things or hand us things. So if he wants a drink, he will get his bottle, even if it's got a little bit in it, he will give it to me. And if I just put it down and ignore that, then he will rub my hand and he will take me to the kitchen to say, come on, I want my drink. And if I leave it on the side and I leave the gate open, then he will get it, because like I want to make sure that he really wants a drink. So I do things on purpose, so that it's like he's kind of like, he's not just giving it me for the sake of giving it me, but there's a purpose to it. So that's really important. And then I was like, oh, you want a drink? And then I'll make him, most of the time, to, it's quite hard to do the sign at the moment for drink, I think, for him, because of the turning and that, but we can work on that. But basically I will say, yes, you want a drink? Because that's yes. And he kind of looks at me and kind of like, come on, just give me a drink. And it's like, okay. So then I put it over. Sometimes I will ask him which kind of like drink that he wants, so like orange or Ribena or whatever we have, and he taps it sometimes he doesn't, and I say, well, if you're not going to tell me, I'm just going to put Ribena in. And most of the time he will drink the Ribena. I need to put my phone on charge. That's better. So yeah, I'm in the car park. I should really get going soon. What was it? And radio. Let's turn the radio off. Right. Let's get this right. Yeah. Right. Okay. We don't really need the aircon on. So Matthew is coming on in his communication like big time. Like literally, he can take me to places now where he wants and ask for things. So like he will look at his cupboard, which hasn't even got his picture on. He just knows that it's his cupboard with all like the bickies and stuff. He knows where like the crisps are. When we go to Nanny's, he knows where like they got like this, like a big box, and it's kind of like the last drawer, it's got all like crisps and cookies in and what's it and that, and he knows how to pull that out, and he will just take what he wants out and then hand it to one of us. He's drinking from a beaker, I say a cup now, which is really, really good. So like they've been working at school with him with that like since he's been going, I think, so since last year. And like he will get his cup now. Say if it's, this is a cup, right, I would be holding it and he's like, no, I'm gonna get it, and he'll go, and he will drink it, and he will get wet because all the water goes down him and that. But it's teaching him like all the things that he needs in that. Life skills is so important. We are trying to encourage him as the service to like address himself as well. So we put his jumper over his head. He can't do that yet, but he can take it off. So I reckon that he can do it, but it's a working area. So we put it over his head, and then we may help him with his like one arm to go through, but generally he's quite good. If you just like hold it, he will put his arms through. Trousers, again, he will put his leg in and that, but he doesn't pull it up. He can, but we have to dress him. I'm doing his DLA form at the moment, and I'm still putting that he can't dress himself because he can't. He needs help in every single area of his personal care. He's still in nappies and that, and so we want him to be toilet trained, and that I want him to be toilet trained. I don't want to see him at like age 13, 15, or even a like adult in nappies. So for me and Daddy, it's very important that we get him toilet trained, and that's something that maybe his understanding is getting much more better. So it's literally just about getting him to go right, because we're going to use the toilet. We're going to sit the potty straight onto the toilet. So we're going to say to him, right, toilet, you get change. He gets change in the toilet at like school. So we got to get into the habit, and it's hard at the moment because we are not doing this, but it's something that I want to do, and I will keep you updated. We want to get into a habit of taking him to the toilet to get change. Now, we've got 3 toilets. We got one downstairs, which is really little, so movement and that to get him changed is a bit hard. But we can sit him on the toilet. That's a good thing. We got the main bathroom, which is got a bath and that. And again, it could well be that because he goes up there, he always wants to have a bath. So to be honest, we'll probably use like the downstairs one rather than like the upstairs one, but we'll see. And the way that we are thinking of doing it is to have pictures on. So what was it, Matthew, you pull down your trousers, what was it, take your nappy off. Now of course if he's done a number 2, what is it, it's going to be we have to wipe. So I'm going to talk to the speech therapist and that, and we're going to see what we can do, because it might not be this year, it might not even be next, but he's 5 this year, and I would really like to see him out of nappies by at least about 7, I would say. By 7, so we got like a year maybe to kind of like practice to get into that routine and stuff. But yeah, it's a subject that, because his diet is very limited, so he's on Pearshaw, which is a nutrition drink, and basically the one that he was on, it was giving him diarrhea, and his bowels are now back to normal. Amazing. Because he was on the fiber one, but now it's back to normal. The only trouble is that he does get like constipated, so we have to be careful with that. So that's pretty much it on kind of Matthew's update, really. The communication's going well. He's drinking from a cup, not all the time. He was on a baby bottle for ages. We now got rid of all the baby bottles, and he drinks from like a normal, like it's like a sports bottle, but it's see-through and that. So that's really good, and he can drink from a cup, and he likes drinking from the cup. My thing is that he likes it because he gets wet from it, so it's we have to be there to make sure that he's controlling it. But when his shirt is wet, he will lift it, so we change him in that. So yeah, sometimes we do kind of give him the bottle because it's easier, and we don't have to change him every like few minutes and that. But it's a really positive kind of like end to the video. He's doing really, really well. We have had some meltdowns over things. That's another video in itself. What do you do when you have a child who meltdowns slash kind of like tantrums and that? It's really, really interesting, which I will talk about in another video. I might do that video a bit later for tomorrow actually. Anyway, I've got to get on, got some shopping to do, got to get toothpaste for the kids and stuff, but I will see you probably tomorrow. Take care, bye for now.